Hi, it's Yesenia here from Fullness of Life Counseling. I'm an owner and therapist of a private practice in Bradenton, Florida. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to check in and give you 3 tips for a stress-free holiday, if that's possible. And I will be offering this video in Spanish. If you click in the comment section, if you'd like to share it in Spanish, it will be available in the comments. So we're in full swing of the holidays, parties and gift buying and commitments, and so it can be a very taxing time for people on many levels: financial, spiritual, just time, and physical. So I want to just give you 3 overall quick tips to assure that you have a stress-free and enjoyable holiday time, because that is the reason for this time, is to really find enjoyment and enjoy each other during this time. So the first tip is to focus on your presence, not presents. And I know that's really hard for kids to hear that, because they don't want to hear that, right? But it is a very important time to be present, especially if you have children, and be mindful of spending quality time with them, not just what you're going to get them. And I know for many families that is the time of the year where they purchase gifts, and that's an important thing. That's fine, but not just giving presents, but actually giving our presence, our time, our quality time. And so this also includes when you're at parties, putting the phone away and just spending face-to-face time with people and listening to what is new with your loved ones, with family, co-workers, just really being present in the moment. Not leaving there thinking, what just happened? What did I just do during those 2 hours at that party or that gathering? But really being present. The second one, before I go to the second one, this is a good time with your children to also create traditions. And a lot of times they're traditions that won't cost you a lot of money, like baking cookies or, decorating the tree or volunteering. And so your children will remember the traditions more than the gifts that you give them. Even some of you that have older children, if you ask them, what did I get you 2 years ago on Christmas? They're not going to remember. But they'll remember traditions, and they'll remember when they're older. When I was a kid, I used to do this in my home. And so they'll pass traditions on from your family to their family. So this is a great time to do that. The second one is to commit wisely. Don't overcommit yourself to things. Because sometimes we don't realize how taxing things can be, how hard it can be on our bodies, and just the stress levels of having to be here and there. So try to commit yourself to maybe one holiday activity a week, or even every 3 to 5 days, giving yourself space in between events to really regroup and breathe. So commit wisely with your time. That means that you can say no. You're allowed to say no. It's your time. You have to protect it. And so feel free to set those boundaries during this time for your own good and for the good of your family. The third tip is to take care of yourself. And this one sounds like a simple one, but I think sometimes we forget the importance of sleep, having quality 8 hours of sleep, and taking care of yourself through eating healthy, exercising, trying to have as much of your self-care structure that you're already used to. And this goes for your children too. Honor the needs of your children during this time, their bedtimes, their need for healthy eating. Obviously, we're eating a lot of sugary and salty foods during this time. So there just needs to be a balance. So if you know that we're going to a holiday party, then that means the rest of the day we eat healthy to be able to enjoy those treats without guilt. So those are my 3 tips. If you search, there's a lot of tips on self-care, but I think those are the most important ones that stand out for me. So I hope that those helped you, and you'll be able to apply those in your life and really come out of this holiday season with memories that really marked you, and that you can reflect back and think that was such an enjoyable time, instead of thinking in January you're trying to recover from this holiday. So I wish you the best during this holiday season. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thanks.